Did you ever catch on to the fact that the nicer you are, the worse people treat you? You hold the door open for someone. No, thank you. You do something nice for a friend, and then they presume you'll do it every time. You go out of your way to be kind, and somehow you get forgotten, as if kindness makes you weaker in their eyes. And this is the worst part. If you don't make sense of this, you are going to live your entire life confused about why nobody respects you, why nobody listens to your needs, steps all over you, and takes you for granted. But don't worry. By the time you finish watching this video, you'll understand exactly how to command respect without losing your kindness. Because the issue isn't kindness itself, it is the way you are using it. Let me tell you a story. There was once a man in ancient Rome, a merchant named Gas. He was the city's kindest man, always helping, always giving, always smiling. If you needed money, he gave it. If you needed his time, he never declined. Initially, people were praising him. What a good man, they said. What a generous soul. But then something peculiar occurred. The more he sacrificed, the more they wanted. The more he gave, the less they admired him. He began to see that people no longer even said thank you. They just assumed his generosity. One afternoon, a friend borrowed hundreds of dollars from him. When Gas finally requested its return, the friend laughed. "You don't need it," he replied. "Besides, I figured you were generous." And with that, the mask dropped. Gas discovered the truth. The world does not revere infinite giving, it reverts boundaries. And that is where people are mostly going wrong today. The Stoics, guys such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, knew something important. Individuals don't appreciate what they have for nothing. Consider it. When did you last really enjoy air? You breathe it each second. But do you ever pause and reflect? Wow, air is fantastic. No, because it is continually there. That is the way people perceive kindness when it is offered too generously. They begin to think, this one will always agree. I do not need to value them. They will assist me anyhow. They cannot be self-worthful if they allow me to take advantage of them. And thus your compassion, something admirable, gets perverted into a signal for weakness. You ever notice a nice guy get totally dismissed by folks? He is around all the time. He is always available, he is always happy to do whatever, and somehow nobody respects him. And then, in contrast, the person who doesn't care quite as much, the person who draws boundaries, folks chase after those people. It is like a sad joke, but it is not a joke. It is human nature. Humans respect what they have to work for. They respect what is limited. And if your generosity is unlimited, it becomes worthless. So, does that mean you should get hard, cold, and abrupt? Absolutely not. Stoicism isn't being made of stone. It is being control. This is what the Stoics can teach us about commanding respect without sacrificing your niceness. One, kindness needs to be active, not passive. Marcus Aurelius was a helper, but he wasn't a people pleaser. He gave because he wanted to, not because he was obligated. Before you help, ask yourself, am I doing this because I want to do it, or because I don't want to say no? 2. Say no without explaining yourself. Seneca said, "He who is everywhere is nowhere." If you are always available, you are worthless. Learn to say, I can't do that. And stop there. Observe how people's attitudes change. 3. Reward appreciation, not entitlement. If someone appreciates your kindness, keep on giving. But if they take it for granted, withhold it. Proper respect comes when people realize they can't take you for granted. 4. Command presence, not approval. A Stoic doesn't care if people like them, they want to be respected. When you cease to try to win others over, they ironically begin to appreciate you more. Here is a quiz for you. Recall the last 5 times you were nice to someone. Now question yourself, did they care, or did they take it for granted? If you come to understand that folks have been taking you for a ride, don't lose your temper. Get smart. Use what you learned today and observe how people begin to treat you differently. If this video helped you become aware of yourself, if you had that moment of, damn, this is me, then don't just watch, do something. And if you would like more of these kinds of insights, subscribe, because here we don't merely speak, we reshape perceptions. And remember, a Stoic gives but does not beg, shows respect but does not kneel. Be generous, but never ever be a doormat.